student with special needs, is furious that last Wednesday it took a driver 6 hours to get her daughter to a school an hour and a half away.
Yeah, according to the transportation company contracted by the school district, the driver's GPS stopped working and he got actually lost on rural roads there in western Maine. CBS 13's Brad Rogers picks up the story.
I was concerned that there was a problem, from the beginning.
Kate Joy is a foster parent to a 7-year-old girl with special needs enrolled at Pineview Learning Center in Monmouth. She says a replacement driver for First Student, the company hired to transport her daughter, showed up more than an hour late last week to their home in Lovell.
I was concerned that the driver was not able to communicate fully in English.
A half hour later, she saw the driver pulled off the highway.
I went to take the child out of the car because I felt uncomfortable with the situation.
Joy says the driver finally got his phone to work and had the right address, so she let him continue on. She told the school to expect them by 9:30.
They were very anxious about where she was.
When they hadn't arrived by 11, she called police. Then 2 hours later, the driver finally showed up.
When she arrived at school, it was reported that she was fairly distressed. She was covering her ears. She was nonverbal when she arrived, which is not her baseline. She is a very verbal, talkative child.
First Student says the route is 65 miles and in the snow should have taken 2.5 hours. A spokesperson told us the driver lost cell service, which limited GPS navigation. We recognize this created a communication barrier. We are sorry for the disruption and the worry this caused. The superintendent says the driver was missing and unreachable by phone. First Student says they and the driver are fully cooperating with law enforcement. But Kate Joy says right now authorities have no idea where the driver went, how he ended up in Lewiston, or why it took nearly 5.5 hours to get her daughter to school.
I mean, we still don't know where she was or what she did. He could have stopped at a police station, a gas station, anywhere, right, and asked for help, and he didn't do that.
The superintendent says they won't be using First Student moving forward. That is not to say the company is at fault, but at this point, trust has been lost.
This is a failure of systems at its highest level, both for the transportation company, but more so for MS 8072, who is responsible for this company. I think this is a good wake-up call for all of us.
In Lovell, Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News.
Right now, the MSAD 72 school committee is meeting to go over what went wrong here and the steps moving forward. Kate Joy also plans to speak. She asked the committee to allow her daughter to attend school in the district for now.